Previously on What If?
Well, here he comes.
Virat was welcomed to the Darren Sammy Stadium with a barrage of hostile bowling. He soon found his groove before punching a short ball into the air for 22. Molto gave 0 fucks. He slashed into the second innings before the Mandingo party rattled his cage. Welcome to another episode of What If Virat played for
Pakistan! What is going on, guys? Skip here, and welcome back to another episode in our What If series. Today we are back with test match number 2 between the West Indies and Pakistan. Our boy Virat Kohli sliding in at number 5 and looking to put in a better performance today. The conditions were absolutely cooked last episode. They are still cooked today as Molto and Wayno officiate this one. You'd think that the big man will look to put in a better performance. The Pakistanis have won the toss in this one. You can see she's a soft, dry, heavy. Who really knows what's going on? But Bab has chosen to have a bat. We're throwing Virat in the deep end. Strap yourselves in, ladies and gents, and welcome to episode number 2. And boy, if Pakistan ever needed a batsman to step up, it would be Virat Kohli right now. Roston Chase bowls the first ball. He's got 2 for 2 off 2, and it's 25 for 3 as Virat gets in first ball, and he defends nicely. Well, this wicket is made for Roston. We had a little bit of trouble with him last episode. We've got the trigger movement in as we lollipop one up to the bloke at mid-off. The field is perfectly set. How do we go about it? I don't know. We get one on the legs, though, from Roston. A bit of a loosener, and Virat just helps it round the corner. He gets off the mark. It only takes him 3 balls. Well, we've got Baba down the other end, and that always helps. Roston comes in, a narrow line. Virat gets the broomstick out. The boys come back for 2. It's some putrid fielding from the West Indians, and Virat does. Well, there's the level of intensity that he wants to play at today. He was bamboozled by the West Indies early doors in test match number 1, and he's getting on the front foot today and making a stand. The Kyle Mayer's into the attack. He's picked up 1 for 10 off his 4. Little expensive last episode as Virat plays and misses. Got to get the best out of the wicket, and that time is now. Mayers once again a little straight. Virat just tickling it into the vacant mid-wicket region. Well, Zari gets a crack at Virat, and he's going to steam in for the 16th. It's 40 for 3. He gets wide. Virat gets the trusty slasher out. Is this going to be the first boundary of the test match for him? It is. Well, we got used to it last test. It's all he really had. He sits back, gets the width, and he watches it sail all the way down to the third man boundary for 4. There's 2 slips, a gully, and a bog standard ring field as he gets a little dinky late cutout if you don't mind. If you're going to angle it in, you may as well do it with some force. Baba's going to come back for 3, Virat trailing, but it's good running, and it takes the score to 47 for 3. It's a positive start. Now the big Kemar comes in. Gave Virat a little bit of a hard time last episode, and he starts with a wide play and miss. Kemar steams in for the last of his 5th. Virat finally gets one that he can drive. Oh, it's beautiful. He opens the hand and he picks up 4 beautiful runs. That was well and truly the shot of his Pakistan career so far. He gets another wide one from Madzalari Joseph. I can't even say his name. It doesn't matter. Just put 4 more next to Virat's name. Well, he has these spurts where he'll go dot ball, dot ball, dot ball. Then he'll just go bang, bang, bang in boundaries. It's just what Virat does. He gets another one. He plays and misses. The partnership just doing its thing nicely. Kemar in for his 6th over. He gets short and this one whistles past Virat's face. And it became a bit of an arm wrestle in the end. The West Indies fast-paced attack, trying a few new things to Virat. A couple of tricks they had up their sleeve. They went round the wicket. They tried slower balls and cutters, but ultimately Virat stayed patient and he worked his way through it, picking up a few picket fences along the way. Jason Holder steams in to Virat Kohli. He lets it go as he gets forward and he absolutely murders this one over mid-off's head. Is it going to go all the way? Yes, it is! 6 of the best for the big fella. You are a star. Well, just like that, the skipper comes in. Virat smokes him over his head. It takes the score to 98 for 3. What else has he got this time? Holder goes through him like a hot curry. Jaden Seals into the attack. The 100 comes up for Pakistan, and Virat's got his eyes set on a 50. Rolls in a half volley, and Virat punches him through extra cover. Oh, is that better than the big sixer he hit before? I think it might be. Put a 4 against his name. He's certainly using the facilities today. This pitch is going to turn into a dump very quick. He's on 47 as he gets a short one this time. Could this be his first 50 for Pakistan? Virat Kohli, get your bat in the air. You'll be guilty. Thank you very much for coming. He fell 1 run short last episode in the second dig. That is vintage Virat. Thank you very much for coming. Well, I don't know if this West Indies team have fallen apart. They just look a different bowling attack. Mayer's in. Virat gets the cut shot out again. Oh, it's counter-attack cricket at its best. It's not going to go all the way for 4. The big dog will pick up 2. Does Babba come back for 3? No, he doesn't. So Bonner in to bowl his first over of the test match. His right arm round the wicket. Virat looking to sweep. They're going to stump him. What's going on here? Malto says on. Just shut up, everyone. Well, what on earth are they doing appealing for that? Malto, just warn him. He's going to come around the wicket again this time. You're bowling into Virat's area. You're dumb enough to not have a sure fine leg, and he picks up 4 more. Virat continued his onslaught after reaching 50. A couple of sweep shots, a nice little punch down the ground, whipping off the hips and even lofting over square leg. It was all happening for the big dog as he entered into the 80s. He's muscled his way into the 80s. It's been a patient ride. 119 balls face. Big Seals rolls in, leg side. Virat clips this into the vacant mid-wicket area. He comes back for 2. This is what champions do. He's been in this position so many times in his career. He's got a slipper gully, a young Alzari Joseph bowling at him, and he punches it to mid-off, no run. 14 away from his first ton for Pakistan. Roach in short ball again, gets cut down to third man. He doesn't get all of it, but a couple more to his total. 88 off 130. Alzari in this time. Virat slashes once again. It's his go-to shot on this wicket, and he gets a couple more, and the boy goes into the 90s. Well, he's not going to be messing about in the 90s. Alzari gets a half volley to him, and Virat smokes him over mid-off's head for 4. Get that up, yeah! Oh, the man is on a mission. Second episode in. Not a chance we'd think we'd get 100. The West Indies have been so poor as he goes, and he thrashes once again down to third man. This'll be 4 and take him to 99. Well, it was wide and it got everything it deserved. Virat Kohli 99 off 135. Alzari in, and Virat slices to gully for no run. Oh, buzzers! 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 What a way to bring up your first 100 for Pakistan. Virat Kohli, you are a star. Get it up, yeah. 101 off 137. The West Indies have had nothing for these two today. Holder in again. Oh, a little slow and it lollipops. The batsman's skill has outweighed the bowling today. Jason Holder only into over number 7. The show goes on with Virat Kohli. And the show went on. Virat Kohli continued his dominance over this weak West Indian lineup. He absolutely smoked them, mainly playing through the offside. A couple of slashes, a nice couple of square drives, and he kept his score ticking. Virat's just taken over Bubba. He still sits on 84. Kemar rolls in. This time Bubba gets leg side, and he works it wide of mid-on for a single. A change of plan for Kemar. He comes round the wicket. Virat pierces this through short mid-wicket and square leg. That could almost be shot of the innings. Well, how bad does this bloke want it? 120 off 157. This time he goes off his legs. Does he get all of it? No, he doesn't. He finds fine leg. And that is the end of Virat's innings. Well, he tried to hit it over square leg. The pace and the angle from Kima allowed him to find fine leg. It goes straight down his throat. Good camera. And Virat walks off for 120, and it's 4 for 231. And not long after that came the close of the Pakistan innings. It was 4 for 240. That became all out for 326. And the West Indies in reply, putting the foot down and smashing 382 in 107 overs, leaving it all for Pakistan to do in their second innings. We're going to pick up play. The score's 119 for 3. We're in the 33rd over. We've got about 2.5 days to play. Can Virat match the heroics of his first innings? I'll catch us all in the middle. So out he comes again. Innings number 2. This wicket would have deteriorated. You can see the discolouring, and Alzari Joseph is ready to go. He rolls in first ball. He beats him. All ends up. I tell you what, twin tons would look nice out at the Kingston Oval today. Joseph in, and this time Virat punches it straight. A nice little bit of reverse there for him. So Adil Shafiq down the other end nearing a ton. No Babar Azam this time as Virat gets the bat cut out, and it goes all the way for 4. Oh boy, we're used to seeing that. Show us your arms, Molto. He's continuing his good form here. Anything short, wide, Virat rocks back, and he uses the resources beautifully. Well, there's a statement. He's been loving that third man area. What's the wicket got for him? Oh, Alzari takes some pace off it and beats him. The lead is 80. Alzari doing a tidy job. Virat looking to play through the V, and that is exactly what he does. He gets the on drive out. Ladies and gents, get out your seat and applaud him. That is shot of the episode. And the arm wrestle continued with bat against ball. Virat playing a few nice shots. He was able to get the ball to the boundary, get down the other end. Jason Holder squaring him up a few times and ultimately making him have to work for every run in this second dig. 33 off 36. The mini counter attack has worked. Still the 2 slips and a gully as Holder's in. He's short. Virat slashes the point and he takes off. Does Shafiq get in? He does. 125 kilometers an hour. We're having a little bit of trouble. The score's 169 for 3. There's another short ball. We get the bat cut out again, and it's another dot. The Holder puts the tools down, and now Roston's in the game. He comes from wide of the crease. Virat edges it. Is this one out? It's caught behind him. Molto gives him. You are kidding. While the change of plan has worked, Roston into the attack. He took some pace off the ball. Virat looking to drive. He gets a feather on the inside edge. What is the keeper doing? I don't know. It's lucky it didn't hit his stump. There's a massive chunk. First slip moves hard to his left. He takes the catch in the one juke, and that is the end of Virat Kohli for this test match. He walks off for 34 off 42, and it's 4 for 170. And you would have thought at that time of departure for Virat that Pakistan were pushing it uphill. It wasn't to be. The boys were knocked over for 242 in the 66th over, only needing 26 of them to take out this test match. In summary, Virat made 120 in the first innings. It was a champion effort and his first for Pakistan. He backed it up with 34 off 42 in the second dig, ultimately getting the boys over the line in the end. If we have a quick look at the standings, you can see that Pakistan have played 2, they've won 2, they've got a solid net run rate, and they are looking to put the foot down. We take on Uganda in the next episode of What If, and I reckon Virat is ready to fill his pockets. He sits at number 4 in the overall batting statistics for the competition. We know a few teams are still yet to play, so we'll see how it fares up. Ladies and gents, if you've enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, leave a cheeky comment down below, and we look forward to catching you in the next episode of What If.